Hello, hi, and assalamualaikum. So today, my group and I will discuss about a very interesting topic, which is multiple intelligence. So, what is multiple intelligence? We'll know about that right after this. So, Albert Einstein, he once said that if we judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. What he meant by that? Why did Albert Einstein say something like that? This brings us to our topic today. What Albert Einstein trying to say is every person that were born in this world came with different type of intelligence. So, who brings in the theory of multiple intelligence? The man is Howard Gardner in 1983 in his book entitled Frame of Minds. So what he said about multiple intelligence, he said that a person can possibly have different type of multiple intelligence, and also they can be dominant in a specific type of intelligence, such as if someone can play music, maybe he has musical intelligence. If someone good at mathematics, maybe he master the logical mathematical intelligence. So let's go to the first type of intelligence. So for the first type of intelligence that we have is musical intelligence. So a person that have this type of intelligence have the skill in the performance, and also they can identify different type of music pattern, and also they can create musical pitch, and also this type of people tends to perform in arts, and also theatrical performance. So people with musical intelligence such as Beethoven and also Ed Sheeran, they are well known in music and also arts. Uh, they can they have the ability to recognize and also create their own music. So I will pass this discussion to Dini.
Visual spatial intelligence. Spatial intelligence features the potential to recognize and manipulate the patterns of white space, usually used by navigators and pilots, as well as the patterns of more confined areas such as those of importance to sculptures, surgeons, chess players, graphic artists, or architectures. People with spotty intelligence, such as Frank Lloyd Wright and Amelia Earhart, have an ability to recognize and manipulate large-scale and fine-grained spatial images. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence is the potential of using one's whole body or only parts of the body, like the hand or the mouth, to solve problems or to fashion products. People with bodily kinesthetic intelligence, such as Michael Jordan and Simone Biles, have an ability to use one's own body to create products, perform skills, or solve problems through mind body union.
Next, we have interpersonal intelligence or people smart. So this type of people, they learn best through interaction with others, and they can also be called as extrovert. So extrovert people, they enjoy spending times with others rather than spending time alone. So other than that, this type of people, they are expert at analyzing other people's motives, intentions, or feelings. Careers that suit this type of people are politicians, counselors, and salesperson. Next, opposite from interpersonal intelligence, we have intrapersonal intelligence, which is self-smart. So these type of people, they learn best through metacognitive practices, which is getting in touch with their own feelings, and they have their own motivations. So this type of people, they are also expert at knowing their own mental states, motives, intentions, and desires. Other than that, they are also known as introvert, which they enjoy doing activities alone rather than doing activities with other people. For careers that suit this type of people are journalists, novelists, or researchers. So next, I am going to pass to Mukhriz for naturalist intelligence.
We have seen Sarah explain about intrapersonal and interpersonal intelligence. Now, moving on to the next multiple intelligence, which is naturalist intelligence. Naturalistic intelligence is the most recent addition to Gardner's theory and has been met with more resistance than his other seven original intelligence. According to Gardner, people who are high in this type of intelligence are more in tune with nature and often interested in nurturing, exploring the environment, and learning about other species. These individuals are said to be highly aware of even subtle changes to their environment. People with naturalistic intelligence, such as Charles Darwin and Jane Goodall, have an ability to identify and distinguish among different types of plants, animals, and weather formations that are found in the natural world. If you have this type of intelligence, you could potentially be a biologist, conservationist, gardener, or even a farmer. Next, we have existential intelligence. In its essence, existential intelligence is the ability to use intuitions, thoughts, and metacognition to ask and answer the deep questions about human existence. An element of existential intelligence is recognizing and understand our interconnectedness with the world around us and the universe at large. Philosophers, theologians, and life coaches are among those that Gardner sees as having high existential intelligence. Not surprisingly, major figures in history are among those who may be said to have high existential intelligence, such as Socrates and Buddha. That's all from me for now. Moving on to our last presenter, Luqman.
Right, thank you, Mukhriz, for the very detailed explanation regarding on the naturalist and existential intelligence. So now in my presentation, I would like to share with you guys about three things which are verbal linguistic intelligence, mathematical logical intelligence, and also the conclusion. So let us start the discussion with the first one, the verbal linguistic intelligence. The verbal linguistic intelligence is a part of Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence theory that deals with sensitivity to the spoken and written language, ability to learn languages, and capacity to use language to accomplish their certain goals. So it means that the people who love words, readings, or even writings can be categorized in this type of intelligence. They are often gifted in learning languages. If you found someone from your friend that are able to speak in various languages such as French, Germans, Mandarins, or even Japanese, and maybe you have a friend who always use fancy words in their writings, for example, he or she can be categorized in this type of intelligence. People with linguistic intelligence, such as William Shakespeare and Oprah Winfrey, have an ability to analyze information and create products involving oral and written language, such as speeches, books, and memos. All right, moving on to my next point, which is mathematical logical intelligence. Logical mathematical intelligence refers to the capacity to analyze problems logically, carry out mathematical operations, and investigate issues scientifically. So it means that people with a high level of numerical intelligence analyze their data by using logic and examining cause effect relationships. They often do not work with subjective information. Instead, they work with value clear facts and hard data. They are able to make conclusions and observations. Although they sometimes give the impression that they are confused, their minds work like a computer in background. People with logical mathematical intelligence, such as Albert Einstein and Bill Gates, have an ability to develop equations and prove, make calculations, and solve abstract problems. In conclusion, everyone has all 8 types of the intelligence listed above at varying levels of aptitude, perhaps even more that are still undiscovered. And all learning experiences do not have to relate to a person's strongest area of intelligence. Learning is a fluid and complex, and it's important to avoid labeling student as one type of learner. As Gardner states, when one has a thorough understanding of a topic, one can typically think of it in several ways. That's all from us. Thank you for watching and listening this video. Stay safe, everyone.